Hey everybody, so welcome back to it. Yeah, so we just lost with Burmese versus Magyars because the scout rush didn't work out as intended. Like, it was not possible to really deny the scout production, and the foraging scouts were just enough to clean the men-at-arms pretty efficiently. And yeah, that led to all that disaster that you can now see on the screen. Um, it actually just led to a very strong scout counterattack when I was not ready for it, and yeah, so not too good. Let's try to find another game with Burmese, and I try to think about against which civs it actually does make sense to even open man-at-arms. Yeah, because as I just recognized, the meta became so fast-paced with 20 pop or 19 pop scouts with good scout civs and 20 pop straight archers with archer civs that it's very hard to find damage with man-at-arms and to deny resources. Because, yeah. Let's maybe just go through these civs and see. Like Byzantines, it could still make sense to open men-at-arms versus them, or any civ without an eco bonus, but yeah, but then on the other hand, they just go straight archers and still not good. Let's see what civ we got here to play against. Arabia. That's for a start nice, because I don't like arena too much. Let's just see what civ we're up against. Okay, Franks. As Franks will go up 19 pop, and as Franks do have stronger scouts, I think they will still be able to clean up the man-at-arms rush. So, well, why even try to go for man-at-arms here? I think I go for defensive archers. 20 pop defensive archers should work fine. I think I learned my lesson, and I try not even to go for men-at-arms. Nice, he seems to be interested in the channel. That's something that I, of course, like to see. The backwood seems to be pretty safe for now. I can't even see if that's a good or a bad lumber camp because of the hill. Sometimes I wish there was something like flat Arabia, so just around the own base, and then hills and all that stuff in the middle of the map, so you can at least see where you're walling or where you're not walling. I really think this is confusing at times. Yeah. So kind of funny lesson that I learned in the last game, that it's not a good idea to go man-at-arms even with a man-at-arms civ like Burmese, but well, the current meta just doesn't really allow for it. I expect him to be up so fast and to clean my man-at-arms so easily that I don't even go for them. Though I actually think that Magyars have an easier time cleaning this than Franks do, so it might even be a little bit better to do the men-at-arms here than it was last time. But as it was so easy for my enemy the last game to clean me, I think I just try an entirely different approach right now. And getting the wood upgrade for free is not too bad either. So where is my deer? There is the deer. That's good. I want to push it. Mm-hmm. So, when I have 18 on food, I send the last two villagers to... Or when I have 18 villagers, I send the last two villagers to wood. Just like that. So I have this. And hopefully I'll be able to click up. But it looks quite good with the food. Nice. So that's been a clean click up. So what I need now is another lumber camp. And that was probably not a very good idea to take a villager which is already a little bit wounded. Next thing I need is a barracks. And I try to protect the gold already with that. What's this? Okay. I think it was just not in range. Do I get the third deer? Yes, I do. Because, I mean, I know what Franks are doing. And even if they surprise me with men-at-arms, I actually chose a strategy which kind of counters that. Yeah, I got the hill here, that's pretty nice, but I think I can forget about deer pushing right now. What are these vills all doing? That's too much. He has a militia with that. He has a man-at-arms. Okay, now it's getting very interesting. That's too many vills fighting here. And that's a pretty crazy economy mess I have. Let's do things differently here. And let's get another archer out. Okay, I overmade spears because I thought it was men-at-arms and scouts. It actually was just one scout. So that hurt my economy even more. The only thing that is really good right now is that my spears, I think, also have bonus attack. I need to wall up my base and get to archer numbers. That's the next big step here. And I think I need to get back on berries as well, because I got pushed off of them. I can try to wall this towards this. I don't even need the stone. I can wall this even shorter. I have very limited space right now in doing so, but I think that's okay. I just want to be walled quickly than largely. I'd rather want to be walled quickly than in a large way right now. I don't need large walls. I don't need a blacksmith to move out now because I think wow man, this guy is microing like crazy. And now I need a yeah, now he's going for scouts anyways, so that's actually good. I have a lot of spears on the field now. But I will need a blacksmith here. And I need to keep my army in that position to defend the only spot that I'm still open at. How many farms do I already have? I don't know. Yeah, how about you guys walling? That was actually a very, very annoying scout rush. Now let me get fletching. I want to move out desperately, but I don't want to make the same mistake as last time and moving out and not really being walled. So yeah, see, that's exactly what's happening. But I can go out now because I know that his army is there. That's good. So I think I'm going to make defensive archers behind my walls and wall behind. I have to make sure he doesn't get in, and I will probably need to take a fight versus the skirms at home at his base now. I'm really excited how this is gonna work out. Did he kill 2 villagers of mine already? But he also got the man-at-arms upgrade, so that kind of equals out, I think. I have 17 on food right now. I don't know how many I have on berries, but I think I need a couple more farms.
Yes.
I need a couple more farms. Oh, idle. That's not good. And now I keep the gate closed for now. So if my units spawn, they won't just simply go out there. Next thing I need is probably another range, and before that I want to have 3 more farms. Can't even click precisely enough for that. For those kind of things. The question is, how fast can these spearmen really get through walls? Now these skirmishes will pop out. And what upgrades does he have? None. Okay, that's good. Honestly, this guy's micro is insane. It's much better than mine. Um, I need to get those back into the safety of my base. What upgrades does he have? Fletching but no armor. So that's okay for now. Question is, do I add siege or do I add knights here? A little bit undecided yet. I think I will need I hope actually that I do have the faster castle age, but not even that is for sure. Yeah, I'm walling behind this anyways, so that's fine. What archer upgrades? Now he has armor, but now it's crossbow kicking in. So that's fine. I'm adding siege. I'm just adding siege so that I can push and have something versus the skirmishers. I need thumpering, I don't have it. And I need ballistics afterwards. Yeah, okay. Frank Knights, he'll get +2 just in a bit, and I think I'll need to go back and need to have a lot of archers so I can comfortably fight this. And I'm also getting a university now. Come on, first of all, let me at least get one mangonel, so I can put a little bit of pressure. Because what I want to do is I want to get the fight to his base. Don't want the fight to be at my base. Because obviously I don't have as much mobility as him. Okay, now let's go. 20 knights, could be good, could be bad. I hope that this is not easily cleaned by his knights. And ballistics would be fine. Nice, okay, he's also on crossbows and on skirms, but this is a good fight for me. And the next wood can then go into town centers, and then I can expand a little bit. Oh, that's actually bad. That's not too bad now, because these crossbows are not really scary. Yeah, this is reasonable damage. Now I want to get a new mangonel, and now I want to move out for the next gold. I think I'm taking this back gold here. Now I think I'll be facing a mangonel very soon. So I'll make another one so I can trade 1 for 1 with that. There is a monk. Okay, that's pretty strange because I don't even make knights. It's probably to heal his units, but I think the siege workshop would have been way better versus me in this situation. I'm just afraid a mangonel is gonna hit me in the face any second. I'm putting my units out of danger for a tiny moment now, and now get back to work. Like, this little unit can try to start a siege push while I'm here. How is he even marking away these vills? That's pretty sick. And he's on 3 TCs. I need to make something happen. I think I can already opt for the pike switch in Castle Age once I see what he's up to. I have 3 TCs going, so I think I need to get to about 35, 36, 30 something farms. Nice. GG. You have an insane micro. That scouts were nasty. Crazy. Okay, he probably doesn't speak English. Yeah, so that was a very interesting game. Once again, men-at-arms into scouts was something I didn't expect. And when I saw the men-at-arms, I instantly made a lot of spears. That was a mistake, an overreaction. Well, and I talked about this preemptively. I thought I knew I was being greedy when I was pushing the deer. And I thought, okay, don't scout him, but I don't really expect men-at-arms. And in case he goes men-at-arms, I have the range up already. But let's face it, I was a little bit sloppy on the range. I just made it too late. Because I pulled some vills from the wood line to make it. I didn't have them in position. So it delayed me like 15 to 20 seconds to get this up. And that was 15 to 20 more seconds. I was really breaking to sweat because I had men-at-arms and a Frank scout in my face. And I was making 3 spears at that point. That was too much. I should have maybe made 1 at most, probably even none, and just made archers. So that made for a very sloppy Dark Age. Then, or let's say, end of Dark Age, early Feudal Age. And then for the Feudal Age, when I was trying to defend versus scouts with archers and trying to wall my base, that worked okay-ish, but it was still a little stressful because he was really microing his scouts well and put me under a lot of pressure. And then early castle was... I was actually hoping that I was going to be in Castle Age earlier. Simply because I saw skirmisher, additional scouts, a couple of archers, like everything, a bit of everything. So I thought probably he cannot afford to go up to Castle Age, but apparently he could. That was pretty crazy. So the beginning of Castle Age was really not good for me, and I thought, okay, I'm really struggling to face... I'm really struggling if I face a lot of knights right now. Then luckily for me, it was not a lot of knights. It was in 2 stables, and he tried to add in ranged units. See, skirmishes 3 plus 2 plus 1. I have plus 2 plus... same upgrades. Is it elite skirm even? Yes. Yes, so he tried to go for knights and elite skirm. He's not having plus 2 on the knights. So I would have been in much more trouble had he gone for fully upgraded knights and siege with that. Instead, he opted for a monastery and double range and double stable. And yeah, that was kind of how I won. Because then my crossbows suddenly were strong. And I took a good engagement. Like, he wanted to circle me in here. and that was certainly playing with fire. But I kept microing in a way that mm, I damaged a lot of his units before he took the engagement, and then his army was already at half health only when he was finally taking the engagement, and I could win it, and that led to me being able to get some eco damage done. Though I'm economically behind, I have to admit. Now I'm just making my TCs. And I think had he made defensive siege instead of a monastery and pushed me back when he was threatening me here with a mangonel, or even landed a shot on these 21 crossbows, well, things would look very different, because I think he has maybe about a 20 villager lead, maybe 10 to 15 villager lead. Okay, it's actually even. How is that possible? Okay, I killed a lot of vills here. Before the raid, it was maybe a 10 or 15 villager lead for him. So instead of this monastery, a siege workshop, and things look rough for me. So far of this, I'm actually happy I won once again in this episode, because now I'm on a losing streak. Oh, but this was a fair match, I figure. Like, he is in the mid 1300s as well. That's very nice. Cool. So see you in the next episode. Cheers and bye.